Today we're checking out two different watches. They're from Tudor and they're probably the most popular models. It's the Tudor Black Bay 58s. These are the watches that are the most popular and I see them on the street almost every single day. But I'm so bored with them, so in this video we're gonna show you how you can spice them up and make something more fun and also somewhat unique while wearing these quite traditional but great watches. Because don't get me wrong, I think this is an awesome watch and every time I wear it on my wrist I get surprised how nice it feels, because this watch has the perfect proportions. The 39mm case is just great on the wrist. The proportions, together with great build quality that you could hear through the bezel clicking, is characteristics that I think makes up for an awesome watch, and I can really understand why it is so popular. So to summarize it, I think the Black Bay 58 is a great watch. As I said, it has great proportions and great build quality. But I sometimes feel like it's not so personal because you see it so often on the streets on people's wrists. So that's why I think it's nice that you can adapt it a little bit. You have this possibility to use this original NATO strap, but to be honest, the NATO strap makes it too top heavy. What you could do to get something slightly more unique is to get this boutique edition. Yeah, this one will be harder to find and it is slightly more expensive, but it is definitely a more unique piece that you don't see every day on the street. What you need to be aware about is that the bronze will age really quickly. I mean, this will age in just a couple of weeks. It will adapt to you, which is cool, but I think bronze watches with bronze bracelet is something you need to be aware about, that it is something different. From the bright side, you don't have to wait years for it to get a nice patina that is also adapted to you to make it your watch and more personalized. But you need to be aware when buying one with a full bracelet that it could potentially leave marks on your wrist. The bronze is really different from different brands. I've tried several other brands where you get really strong marks. I heard the Tudor bronze is supposed to be really good, so you shouldn't be too worried, but the bronze link, it is something you need to be aware about. On this watch we have like a micro adjustment inside the clasp, and the clasp on the bronze one is actually different from the steel version. I think this clasp is so much better. And this is how it fits on my 16.5cm wrist. As I said before, proportions are just awesome, and this brown bezel, it just matches my skin tone and my outfit today just great. Just a quick look into the box, what you get together with this. You get these manual certificates, of course, this is standard procedure when you buy a watch today, but you also get this strap, and this is actually included in the case when you buy the full bronze one. So you get another NATO strap, which is quite nice, but again, these NATO straps makes these watches way too top heavy. So how do you do if you want to adapt these watches? Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. If you need to or want to personalize it a little bit, I think you should definitely change straps, because these are watches that are gonna be strap monsters. You can fit it on many different colors. Removing the strap is really easy. I use the Bergen tool and you just push the springs out, which is really easy, and then you have the strap loosen. And for those of you who watch many of my videos, you know I love this feature when you actually look at the case without the strap, because here you can really see how the watch case looks like, and it can also give you an indication of what kind of strap you think you might fit to this watch. I think this could be worn on many different straps, definitely leather straps, but I think a diver, most probably you want to put on something more like a rubber strap, because that's how it's supposed to be used. So we have these awesome straps that are fitted for this watch, made by Wristbuddys, which are doing a lot of good straps that are adapted to certain models. So this is their model specially made for the Tudor Black Bay 58. So I wanted to take the opportunity to show you how you attach this strap. First, you get spring bars with the strap, which is good, so you can actually keep the original ones to the link. And then make sure to check so you put the right one on the right edge, because it's annoying to change. So the one with the buckle you're supposed to put on the top. And you just hold it against here, and since it's fitted for this watch, it will be a little bit tight, but that's gonna be rewarded when you actually see the fitting. So you push the spring bars in between the lugs and make sure you got a good fit here, and before you actually test it you need to check here properly so it is fitted, because the spring bar could shoot out here. And you do that on both sides just to do a safety check so you don't drop the watch. And just like that you have changed strap. For me it goes really quick, and it will for you also after giving it a couple of tries. And this is how the fit is. And as I said, it is a little bit tight when you put it on, but that is rewarded here because you can see that it is really made for this watch, which makes a huge difference, because I see tons of aftermarket strap around there and it could be cool, but if it doesn't really fit the watch, it will never feel as good. But you can really see this one when I twist it around. It even has a bronze buckle here, or a bronze colored at least, and it really is made for this watch, and that makes it such a great fit. And that's why I love the straps from Wristbuddys. I think they are the shit, because you will get a strap that is fitted for your watch. So why is this so important then? Yeah, because I think it's really nice when you can adapt the watch to your feeling and your need. And most of us, we can't buy a brand new watch every single day. So in order to get a new appearance and a new look of your watch, it's nice to be able to change straps without it costing you a fortune. This is why I'm thankful to Wristbuddys, who are making these watch straps that are made to fit specific models, which is great when you want to adapt your style. So let's go on to the next model, the all blue one. This is probably, when I look at it again, one of the more beautiful watches that I tried lately. And when I have it on my wrist, I just feel even more attached to it. And having it to a blue shirt, it matches so great together with this white background. But if I want to make this slightly more fun and more summery, I have to try it on something else. And to change the strap here, you do the same as you do on the bronze version. We get some spring bars when we get straps from Wristbuddys, and you just put them in easily on each side. And as I said before, I can't remind about this enough, put the one with the buckle on top, because that's where you're supposed to have that part of the strap. And you pull the spring bar inside the lugs here again, and there you squeeze it in again, and make sure that it clicks here. As I said before, it is tight here, but that's kind of part of what's good about it. Make sure you put a little tension here so you see that the strap fits perfect, and then you twist it around and you see you got your perfect summer watch here. The blue Tudor Black Bay 58 together with the navy blue rubber straps from Wristbuddys. I think it's a great match, and you can really see it's made for each other. On my wrist, yeah, it feels quite comfortable. This gives it much more of a sporty look, and this is definitely how I would be rocking this. It even works with a blue shirt, I think. Even if I look forward a lot to the summer, if I could wear this to some shorts and a t-shirt. Strap has this logo on the inside. You can see the Wristbuddys logo here that is reflecting nicely in the light, and you can also see the flexibility in the strap. It is sturdy because it is a dive strap, so it shouldn't be too thin, but at the same time it's not one of those thick ones that you can sometimes get from Panerai and all those brands. And when you twist it, you can really see the flexibility in it, making it quite nice on the wrist. We're coming to the end part of this video where I want to show you both of these watches. I think Tudor Black Bay 58 is definitely a watch you should try on a rubber strap if you have one. This is gonna be great for the summer, and no matter which model, if you have the black or the bronze or the blue one, I'm sure Wristbuddys has a strap for you. If I would have this watch, I would definitely try it on all different kind of colors. I think maybe an orange one would be fun on this blue one if you really feel like you want to take out the edges. And with that said, we want to thank you guys for watching, and a huge thank for Wristbuddys, who is sponsoring this video with us getting to try these great Tudor watches as well as some of their really cool straps. I hope you like what you've seen, and let us know, are there any other watches you would like us to try different straps on? There will come some other cool ones on the Speedmasters and also the Seamasters, but let us know if there's anything else you need me to strap test.